Hi, it's Matt Thompson with Fathom Realty. I wanted to bring to you the 2017 Ken Caryl real estate numbers. And if you look down below you in the blog, you can see all the numbers laid out there. So I don't want to read the numbers to you. I want to go through and talk about what they mean. The biggest news for 2017 in Ken Caryl real estate was the number of sales. You'll notice in the Ken Caryl Valley, sales were down 34% this year versus last. Detached homes in the Plains were down 16% this year versus last. Now, a big part of that has to do with the fact that there were about 20 to 25% fewer homes listed for sale this year than last, but there still leaves a gap there. I think what's happening is that the home prices have appreciated so quickly and so rapidly, buyers have gotten a little bit concerned, wondering what was going to happen with tax deductions, all that other thing, that they are starting to pull back some. However, the inventory is still so incredibly low that we're still deep into a seller's market. We're nowhere close to getting back to what would be considered a stable market or a buyer's market. So even though the market is shifting a little bit and we're seeing significantly fewer sales, home prices are still continuing to increase dramatically. In the Valley, prices were up about 8%, and in the Plains, they were up about 6%, both of which are lower than what we've seen the last couple of years. Yet a good, healthy real estate market should see between 3 and 4% annual appreciation. So we're still about double where we would be if this was considered a healthy market. The fact that the prices are appreciating double where they should be, even though our sales have declined so much, shows you just how much pent-up demand there still is. We're still that deep into a seller's market. In the condos and townhomes, the attached homes that are here in the Plains, the number of sales was almost identical, 77 this year, 80 last year. The prices were up 12%, which marks the fourth consecutive year that we've seen double-digit price appreciation in the attached homes. I think what we're seeing there is a lot of investors coming in, realizing that with rental rates being so high, they can still cash flow on these attached homes with no maintenance. And so we're still seeing a really big, strong increase in the condo and townhome sales in Ken Caryl. Now, as we look forward to 2018, what does all this mean? My guess is we're going to see the seasonality move up a little bit. So instead of March and April being when we start seeing homes pop on the market, I think we're going to start seeing that in February because, again, the demand is there. The buyers are still there. There's just nothing to buy. Currently in the Ken Caryl Plains, as I record this, there are 2 houses for sale. One has severe structural issues. The other is a self-described and marketed as a marijuana boutique, and there's not a huge buyer population for that. So in terms of actual move-in family-style homes here in Ken Caryl Plains, there are none. There's only 8 for sale currently in the Valley. So the inventory is so low, I think that the fact that buyers are still there, they just can't find anything. I think that the sellers that want to maximize what they can get for their home are going to start putting their homes on the market earlier, moving up our sales cycle this year. Prices are going to continue to increase, and that's going to happen until the demand and the supply get into a little bit more harmony, and the supply is just nowhere close to being there yet. We still have more buyers than we do sellers in Ken Caryl, which is unheard of, and when you look at the numbers, you can see that. So as we head into 2018, prices are going to continue. We're still going to have an inventory shortage. The sellers looking to maximize their dollars are going to start listing here really within the next month, month and a half. And buyers who are waiting or trying to find a deal, we're probably 6-7 years out from having this shift and level into a stable market, because that's how far behind we are in the supply versus the demand. And with interest rates projected to go up again, and I've been saying for the last 7 or 8 years we can't hold them this low, and they keep holding them this low, they are projected by midsummer to be up in the 4.5% range, and they've risen already to the 4.25% range. It's going to change the buying power that people have. So if you want to know what does this mean for you, if you have a house to sell in Ken Caryl, or you're looking to potentially buy an income producing property here, or even just trying to buy into Ken Caryl, and you want to know what this means for you, please feel free to give me a call, 303-578-6260, and I'd be happy to chat with you about that.